The White House says talks with Iran are still on course, even as two incidents in the West Asia waters threaten to derail the planned meeting. Well, US fighter jets shot down an Iranian drone flying near the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln, while Iranian forces attempted to detain a US flag tanker in the Strait of Hormuz. The US Central Command said that an F-35C fighter jet shot down an Iranian Shahed 139 drone after it flew aggressively towards the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln in the Arabian Sea. The carrier is operating about 500 miles from Iran's southern coast. In the other incident, Iran's Revolutionary Guard's fast gunboats attempted to board a US flag commercial ship. This was near the Strait of Hormuz, and the Iranian boats scattered before a US Navy destroyer arrived to escort the ship with support from the Air Force. Reports say that Iran has also demanded changes to the venue and format for negotiations. The Iranians want to move the talks from Istanbul to Oman. Tehran is also seeking a bilateral format now, which excludes Arab and Muslim countries acting as observers. Sources said that Iran wants to limit talks to nuclear issues and not discuss other issues like its missile program and backing to armed groups in the region. These issues are priorities for other countries in the region, but despite these incidents and new demands, the White House confirmed that US envoy Steve Witkoff is still expected to hold conversations with the Iranian side this week. President Donald Trump, meanwhile, claimed that US is negotiating with Iran right now. Speaking to reporters at the White House, Trump said that there was more than one meeting.
On Iran, are the negotiations still happening this week?
Yeah.
Where will they be? And what do you need to hear from Iran?
They're all over, but they are negotiating. They'd like to do something, and we'll see if something is going to be done. They had a chance to do something a while ago, and it didn't work out, and we did Midnight Hammer. I don't think they want that happening again, but they would like to negotiate. We are negotiating with them right now, yes.
Mr. President.
Where will the meeting be? It seems like it's
can't tell
changing.
you that.
Mr. President.
There's more than one meeting.
Meanwhile, US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff met in Israel with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Netanyahu told Witkoff that Iran cannot be trusted. Reports say the Defense Minister Israel Katz, Military Chief Eyal Zamir and Mossad Chief David Barnea also attended the meeting. Another report said that Israel has laid out several demands for American negotiators ahead of the talks with Iran, including 4 key demands. It wants Iran to transfer its highly enriched material to another country, halt nuclear enrichment completely, cease its production of ballistic missiles, and stop funding anti-Israel armed groups in the Middle East. Now, Iran has already rejected these demands, saying that the only topic on the table will be nuclear. A top advisor to Iran's supreme leader also stressed that there is no reason to transfer the country's highly enriched uranium abroad.
The negotiations are only with America, and the subject is only the nuclear issue. An agreement about the nuclear issue is possible. Negotiations are possible if the atmosphere, language, and equipment for threats are not there, and a fair negotiation aimed at reaching mutual understanding takes place at the table.
And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani sent us this report from New York. Take a look.
Talks between the United States and Iran are officially on track still, despite tensions in the region. President Trump confirmed that Tuesday afternoon and said that the two sides are negotiating. At the same time, U.S. forces shot down an Iranian drone after it approached the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln with what the U.S. military described as unclear intent. A U.S. fighter jet intercepted the unmanned aircraft. The shoot-down comes amid broader signs of pressure at sea, including Iranian vessels harassing a U.S.-flagged tanker. And while diplomacy remains possible, underlying mistrust between the two sides and these military incidents are putting real strains on possible progress. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.